TYT interviewing this castrated asshole. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Where's my e-cam? Here we go. So,
what is it that excites you about Donald Trump?
In Michigan.
You know, honestly, it's just because
assholes
we really
flying
don't have
in.
another
Okay, I'm just describing it for people who are listening audio only. That sound you heard was the con man's plane arriving in Michigan. And here we go with the interview.
What is it that excites you about Donald Trump?
Excites
you know,
you.
honestly, it's just because we really don't have another candidate that's better. None at all.
We don't have another
He's
candidate
done more
who's
for this
better.
country than any other
Okay, here we go. He's done more for this country than anyone else. Really? Were you there during the pandemic? Did you see the mass graves? And the idiot telling people to inject themselves with bleach, and some of them did it. The ones, and then they were selling horse pills to these fucking morons, and they took them. Where one of the horse pill, I can't even believe I'm saying this, the horse pill influencer. There was a horse pills influencer who would hype ivermectin all day, telling people, oh, I'm on ivermectin. I take it prophylactically. I take it as a precaution. It's my shield against getting COVID. The guy died from it. Because it might be a good horse pill, but it's not a freaking COVID cure, you stupid. But it gets worse. Listen, it might be a little hard to hear the guy. I don't know. He's talking kind of low.
In terms of what? Can you be specific?
He didn't get us involved in bullshit wars that we don't belong in.
Okay. This is one of the things I keep hearing from these assholes, and I'm sick of it because, of course, it's bullshit. That Trump, this is what they're spreading this shit, that Trump is for peace. That when Trump was the so-called president, despite receiving fewer votes, the world was in peace. Oh, he explains it a little bit more.
We don't belong over there. We need everybody we got home.
What do you think he should do if he's president again about Israel and Palestine?
He's going to pull everybody out. We don't belong over there. It's not our problem. But
fuck
we need to worry more about what's going on here than over there.
We really don't have soldiers. Israel's fighting this against Hamas.
We need to stop giving them money, too. We need to stop giving Ukraine money.
Ukraine.
They're a bunch of Nazis over there.
See, here you go. You hear? That's right out of Kremlin propaganda. That Ukraine, this is why they went into Ukraine. It's because there's Nazis there. Because that's one of the points of pride for the Russian people, how they fought the Nazis. And I mean, every nation sacrificed, of course, but the Russians really sacrificed in World War II. They lost a lot of people because, of course, they were invaded, and Hitler and the Germans had an order to inflict or to engage in a campaign of genocide against the Russian people, and that's what they did. It was scorched earth. It wasn't just that they went and occupied a town or walked or even passed through a town. They leveled every town, and they would kill the citizens in the town. It was complete and utter, it was genocide. So that's... to say that there are Nazis in Ukraine is, of course, Putin's way of appealing to that patriotic pride of course, the duty, I suppose, that they might feel to ensure that Nazism doesn't resurge. But so Putin is, of course, a filthy liar. They're talking about Nazis in Ukraine, that's why they had to invade. It was not just because of the fact that they don't like democracy or whatever else excuses they have, that, oh, it's really it's always been a section of, it's just a piece of Russia and they just want it back. Even though, who the fuck are you? If the people living in Ukraine want to have a government of their choosing, that's up to them. And if they want it to be a democracy, fuck you, Putin. And this idiot, this sad, I mean, what is it? You got to be damaged, by the way. It's like the fascists, like the early adopters of the Nazis in Germany. A bunch of losers, all of them. After a while, of course, you had to be a Nazi or else, right? So the entire society had to fall in line. But, the early adopters were real losers. And that's who this fucker is. I mean, how many bad decisions do you have to make until you're a member of the Proud Boys? Standing there saying, oh, there's Nazis in Ukraine. With your face covered up, of course. You're so proud, you have to hide. Oh, they're afraid, right? That's what it is. They're afraid to be canceled. They're proud, but I guess not so proud. They also don't know how to get their asses on the subway. I'm sure you saw that video. And the fact that they walk around with their faces covered is right out of the worst parts of American history. In what world are you the good guy? Going around with your face covered, threatening violence. When is that the good guy, right? Does that usually work out well for everybody? No, it doesn't work out well for the idiot in the fucking hood. It doesn't work out well for society either.
Story about what's going on over there.
Oh,
It's
yes.
sickening.
We all need to know.
Do you think that Biden has made it worse in Israel and Palestine?
He has made absolutely everything around the world worse. Not just our country, around the entire world.
Is there
Opposite
anything
day.
that Donald Trump could do now to lose your support for president?
Absolutely not.
I mean, what if he is convicted of these crimes?
If he's convicted of these crimes, then he's convicted. But
That doesn't bother you, though?
It does not bother me at all. No.
What about what he said the
I don't
other
care about
day
rape. I don't care about
NATO?
tax cheating. I don't care about pulling America out of here. Listen to this about NATO.
You agree that
Absolutely.
we should support Putin if he goes into another
Stupid.
NATO country?
Absolutely. If they don't pay,
If they
we
don't
don't back 'em up.
pay, if they don't pay, again, dummy. There's no dues, you dumb fuck. But it doesn't matter. Now tomorrow, Trump can go out and say, I never said they had to pay dues. I never said there were dues in NATO, because somebody informed him that there's no dues in NATO, you dumb fuck. And if that happened, the guy, this disgraceful proud prick would change. He would just simply change, just like Trump. They don't need to excuse it. They don't need to explain it. Whatever he says. Which way this is the wind blowing? Whatever you say, Mein Führer, right? If they don't pay, then we don't, like, the bottomless ignorance of these people to not understand, because they have no understanding of history. They have no understanding of reality, so why would they have an understanding of history? They get their history from memes. That's it. From memes that are created in the bowels of the Kremlin. These are graduates of meme. Well, they're not even graduates. They're meme university dropouts. They see a meme and they think they have it all understood. They've never read a book that it wasn't written by a traitor. They never read the Constitution. They never studied the Constitution. They'll listen to the, like Steve Bannon, for example, who tells them whatever he thinks will turn them into traitors, just like him, just like he is. But okay, here we go. Let's keep going.
And even like support Putin, who's going in and invading.
Absolutely.
He supports.
I support Putin and not support Ukraine and not support Israel or Palestine now.
Because Putin's real to everybody's face.
He's
not
real.
a bull like half these other government
Really?
officials around the world. These
He
elite
is?
guys that run everything.
He's real
and
to
have-
your face. That's why he murders you in darkness. He takes you to a penal colony in Siberia and murders you in the dark of night, but won't let won't release your body to your mother so you can have a proper burial. He does it to your face. That's all done in the dark. And now apparently Navalny's brother is under arrest because his mother is pleading. She's silently standing outside the walls of the prison and basically begging them to give them the body of her son. So Putin responds with taking her other son away. Oh, that's so real, isn't it? These Republicans are disgusting. Anybody who votes for them, you should be ashamed.
We don't hide from anywhere. Anybody. We're out here.
Look at him. Okay, let me go back. We don't hide from anywhere except we cover our faces like the shameful little bitches that we are. If you're so proud, why are you covering your face? We don't hide from anybody. Why do you cover your faces then? We're not hiding. They want us to hide, but here we are. We're not hiding, except hello. Do you realize you're hiding? Your face is you're hiding your face. It must be. It's the level of cognitive dissonance required to think a con man with a fake university, a fake vitamin scam, a serial bankrupt tax cheat twice. To think that guy is great because you saw him play a successful billionaire or a businessman on reality television.